Greetings, YouTube. I have a simple question for you. It's probably going to be the title of this video. Of course, I make the video before I upload it and write the title of the video. But is this why we can't have nice things? Is this why we can't have nice things? I cannot tell you how many people messaged me. It had to be at least 10, maybe even closer to 15 people so excited because when we downloaded the new May update and we went to our Mystic class champions, and we saw who was actually embedded in the meta, in the coding of the game files, because we assume that if they're going to exist as a playable champion at some point, they have to appear in this not yet acquired playable champion pool at the bottom of the screen. Anytime you want to remind yourself, what champions of a specific class, or maybe all classes, haven't I landed on of a star? You know, you go up, you select the tier filter of the specific star you want, and then you scroll down. This is also what's led us for over a month now to say, you're saying that a 6-star Unstoppable Colossus is an available rarity? Where is he? And more importantly, how much loyalty are you going to charge for the guy who's probably just going to be a glorified trophy champion like so many rare champions are, unless you buff him like you did Colossus? Because if they put the Colossus buff in unstoppable form and then charge loyalty for it, now you're talking. Now that's something we can legitimately have a conversation about as to whether or not you should rank up. But with that being said, do you see the new Scarlet Witch? Because I sure as heck don't. It's just like mysteriously, after I covered it and others covered it and everybody got excited, Kabam's like, oh no, that's not supposed to be in there. Now, they didn't put, as far as I can tell, an emergency maintenance together. They kind of just scrapped it on their own. And what that has left us with, when we look at these new, especially 6-star Mystic champions, and we're not to be confused with somebody like Immortal Iron Fist, who you can only get from a max signature ability crystal, is the now hype of 6-star Dr. Voodoo. Now, personally, I look at Voodoo strictly as a utility champion. I never think about doing big, yellow, critical hit numbers when I fight with my 5-star, 565 Dr. Voodoo. Yeah, I enjoy the utility, but I don't think about him in terms of raw numbers. And so I don't know why he isn't in the 6-star pool already. Because are you telling me that 6-star Dr. Voodoo is somehow going to be more OP than 6-star Dr. Doom? Or for that matter, 6-star Black Widow Clairvoyant, which in my book, and I know Mojo's great, and I know that Morningstar and Mephisto, Sorcerer Supreme, Symbiote Supreme, all those champions are good. Long shot, but if you're talking to me about the top tier of this class, it's Doom and Black Widow Clairvoyant, and then there's a huge drop-off to whoever you want to argue is number 3, because I don't think it is an obvious number 3 winner of this class. It's not like Scarlet Witch is available as a 6-star, and even if she was, it would still be debatable, because she is not the Scarlet Witch that so many summoners, including myself, remember before patch 12.0 was implemented into the contest. So I just have to say that I wanted to be excited about the new Scarlet Witch coming into the game. We have been asking ourselves for quite some time, ever since December, really. And keep in mind, that was almost now, well, actually, technically it was 5 months ago. We've been asking ourselves for 5 months, when is she going to be available in the contest? We saw that she was in these files, but now we have to ask ourselves, well, instead of getting excited about her, is it worth getting excited about a 6-star Dr. Voodoo? Party time, and I say not really. Not really. Like, I always say this, 6 stars are overhyped. It is so much easier now to get a 565 5-star and to put SIGs into them. And for most reasons, if I got a 6-star Dr. Voodoo today, I wouldn't rank him up. I'd keep him at rank 1. I wouldn't awaken him even if I had the ability to do so. I would just use my 5-star. And yes, I'd be sacrificing like a Fury buff bonus in certain content, but that's worth it to me. to save the resources and still have him at Sig 154. And so what Kabam also has to realize is that when you have champions that need to be awakened, and ideally at high Sig, especially if you're talking about champions like Captain America Infinity War or Aegon or Namor, etc., it takes so much money and so many resources for the average player that can't afford them that they're way better off just ignoring that they have them as a 6-star altogether and just ranking up Awakening and putting signature stones into their 5-star. I wish we could have nice things. I wish we could have the new Scarlet Witch in the game, but sadly we can't. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments below. Otherwise, have a fantastic rest of your day.